Your car suddenly slams into gear so hard it feels like you just got rear-ended by a phantom vehicle, or maybe it just starts slipping and the engine revs up while you barely move forward. This is the nightmare of a transmission fault, and specifically, we are talking about code P0178, which points to an electrical issue with pressure control solenoid D. Most automatic transmissions are controlled by a series of these little electronic musicians called solenoids, usually labeled I, B, C, and on newer cars with more gears you get D, E, E, F, and so on. These solenoids are the gatekeepers that direct highly pressurized transmission fluid to specific clutches and bands at exactly the right millisecond to change your gear ratio. When the powertrain control module detects an electrical malfunction in the circuit for solenoid D, it can no longer control the fluid pressure properly. This is when the car might enter what we call limp-in mode, where the transmission stays in one gear to protect itself, or you might notice the transmission catching in gear or even overheating. The severity here starts as moderate but can become catastrophic very quickly if you keep driving it and let the internal parts bang together. The absolute first thing you need to do is check your transmission fluid level and its condition. If the fluid is low, the pump cannot build pressure, and if it is black or smells like burnt toast, you might already have internal damage. Check your records to see when the last time the filter and fluid were changed. If the fluid looks okay, it is time for a detailed visual inspection of the wiring. These harnesses are often routed near sharp metal or hot components, and a single chafed wire or a corroded pin in a connector can trigger this code. Using a digital multimeter, you want to perform a continuity check with the power off. Your goal is to see 0 ohms of resistance in the wiring. If you find high resistance or no continuity at all, you have found a broken or shorted wire that needs to be repaired. Do not just throw a new solenoid at it until you are sure the wiring is sound, because a simple bad connection at the PCM or the transmission case plug is a much cheaper fix than opening up the transmission valve body.